Day 54 of reading for 15 minutes a day, Cybersecurity edition. We have finally hit chapter 9 on reverse engineering. Most of the chapter is actually about piracy and copyrights and how to not do it or what you shouldn't be doing. So let's get started. So today we're mostly talking about copyrights and piracy. This is a huge topic in reverse engineering because there's something called cracking a software, which meant you would reverse engineer the program to try to then pirate it and distribute it to whoever you want. If you can reverse engineer that old Xbox game, you can then resell it and do X, Y, and Z. Now, of course, people who are trying to protect their games will implement anti-reversing techniques to be able to ensure those copyright protections. One of the ways they would try to implement this is to try to do some kind of protection inside of the software itself. Either they will write a specific flag or key or code inside of the software that only gets attached to that piece of removable media, like a CD, floppy disk, VHS tape, whatnot. If you ever tried to duplicate it, that piece that was written in the original hardware will not get sent over to the next one, and the software will always check for it, and it's not there, it won't run. Another one is serial numbers. The issue with serial numbers is that you can simply just give them to your friends, and nobody would actually be able to check to see if they're legitimate or not, because they're all legit. The third one is online activation. It's the same as serial numbers, but then it uses a bit of your information from your computer, like your CPU ID or some other serial number, to then create a mapping between your computer, the serial number, and then send that back to the vendor. You can still crack that though. You simply just don't connect to the internet. And one of the other ones is called hardware-based protections. They used to have these little dongles that you would connect to your computer, and they would act as a decryption key. The software that you're trying to run will then check if the dongle's there, use that key to decrypt itself, and then you can use the program. But the program itself is unencrypted in RAM, so you just look at the RAM, put the code back together, and then you distribute it to whoever you want. Those are just some examples, so we'll go through some later, but that's all I got today. Keep on reading for 15 minutes a day. Cyberducky out.